other one you guys read? We're gonna do one more, Steve.
Ink Black Heart.
Yeah. I haven't read this book.
Mine's all the way up on, it's on the top shelf. It's right there.
You don't have a ladder, you peasant. You
I
can't
stand on this chair that I'm sitting on to try to get books down. But
That's fine. Is this in the Cuckoo's Calling?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we
it's
do
book
no
6.
spoilers? Because I do have those and I'm gonna read it. Or did you guys want to do spoilers?
I'm fine with no spoilers because I think those books are so good I can never guess the killer. So I'm fine with not spoiling it for anyone else.
Okay. Well, take it away. What book is it in the series?
It's the last one.
I think it's book 6. But it won't be the final. There's more coming out, guys. Don't worry.
Serious?
Just gonna keep writing.
Yeah, it's 6. You're right, Liz.
I just looked it up. Do you want to do the summary, Andrea?
No.
No. Yes, that leaves me, unless Steve wants to try, even though he hasn't read the book.
I'm good.
All right. So this is the 6th book in the series, and like all the other books, it's Cormoran and Robin solving a mystery, right? Because they're private detectives, and that's what they do. So what's going on in this book is this woman comes to them. She's like a co-creator of this like online kind of like web comic series, TV series kind of. Her and her ex-boyfriend created it together, and it's wildly popular. It has all these online communities and this huge online fan base. And what happens is the fan base starts like attacking her. It's really driven by this one anonymous online persona in person, and they just like stalk her and write awful things and like tell her she should kill herself and stuff. It's like she's being online bullied, right? And then she winds up dead. And so the whole investigation is like what happened, like who killed her, and also like stabbed her partner, right? So it's like the two of them. She was murdered though. She died from it and he lived. But the weird thing is, and the thing that I really like about this book is there's almost like 2 separate worlds, right? There's all these people she knew in real life and all these people around her. And there's also like the online forums where all the fans talk. And they have all their names. So like concurrently you're following like real people and online people, and there's some overlap, like some of them are the same, but you don't know who's who, like online or in person. So you're following this, and like towards the end you start figuring out like who is on the online forums too and what their names are, and it's weird but very good.
Do all of the books in this series follow a murder case?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What did you rate this book, Liz?
A+. I couldn't put it down. It's 1,000 pages. I'd read another 1,000 pages. It could be 2,000 pages long and I'd still love it.
Okay. Andrea, what'd you rate it?
I also rated it an A+.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, has that ever happened before?
Only probably with Sarah J. Maas, the Thorns and Roses series.
These are so good though. Like the writing is so good, and I never know what's gonna happen. Like I have no idea who the murderer is, like until like one paragraph before they reveal it, and then I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, they're so good. I read it in I read it in 4 days, and it's 1,000 pages, so
Oh my gosh.
it's that good.
I agree. It was so good. It's amazing.
Do you know
I
how
have
many
to
are in the series?
Do
You
what?
said how many are in the series? You said it's not the last one, but it's the most recent that came out, right?
Yeah, there's 6 so far, and she's still writing more.
I don't think she said how many there's going to be total, but
No.
I hope it's 25.
Yeah, they're so good.
You told me once that it gets a little like dark. I think. Is it all like, is there any fantasy involved, or is it pretty much just like
No.
normal times right now? Okay.
Normal times. It's kind of like modern Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, the books are good. I think her writing styles changed for these though. I was thinking through this between like the first one and the last one. Because I don't know if she gave us all the information in the last one to actually figure out who the killer was. Like you couldn't guess it with the information you had, but I don't think that there was even a possibility if you were super smart to figure it out.
I mean, I was barely figuring out who was online, what their online name was versus like who they were in the real world.
Yeah. Right. I was surprised at who the killer was. I was surprised at the ending.
Me too. It
Did
was so
you
good though.
feel like it was more surprising than the silent patient? Do you feel like the silent patient gave more details to who it was? Or did you compare it to that?
Mm,
It was probably similar to that.
yeah, I mean, they were both. I didn't know where that one was going either until they pretty much started telling you.
Maybe I'm just
Like, I
dumb,
had
you
no
guys.
idea.
Maybe that's the problem.
Should have someone smart
mean-
read it, and then we can see if they can figure it out.
I
Right?
mean,
We'll have
all the
Steve read
other
it.
ones, all the other ones too were like this. Like I had no idea where it was going, and it kind of like, I mean, it parallels Harry Potter, where I'm like, there were a lot of twists in that too, where I was like, oh, I did not see that coming. So I actually like these better, I think. I don't know.
I agree.
Harry
I
Potter,
also,
but
I really
yeah.
do, like, I love the mystery side, but I also love the Cormoran and Robin, like, love dynamic. Like, will they or won't they? Like, there's a lot, no
Yeah.
spoilers, Madeline. I'm just saying, there's this, like, weird tension that I really want to find out what happens.
Yeah, so it has like,
I hope that he's no longer her fiance.
Matthew.
I've only read book one. She's
What?
Oh, Matthew. God, I hate Matthew.
I
He's
hate
so
Matthew.
annoying.
I've been wanting him to get hit by a bus for like every book.
Is he still alive in the sixth book? Maybe the finale will be Cormoran solving his murder.
it was Robin.
It was Robin. That would be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Steve, you have to read these books.
Yeah, I'd like to. I like the first one. That's been one of my favorite book club books that we've done. Is the Cuckoo's Calling one. Yeah,
What about Addie LaRue though? You
I
did
liked Addie LaRue. Those two.
The book
Addie
or
LaRue.
Addie? Which
Addie was single. I don't know.
Do you really want to compete with the devil?
Yeah, I feel like he's got some tricks up his sleeve.
And and we'll talk about the book we're reading soon, but I like that one a lot too. I'm a big fan of that. The kind of fantasy type stuff is good.
It's the same author too
Mhm.
as Addie LaRue.
Hmm.
Speaking of that, we have to jump to the other Zoom for book club.
right now?
Yeah, it's 4, so it's 5.
Oh, okay.
5 in Iowa,
I'm in
Yeah.
East
Yeah.
Coast.
so it's
I
6.
don't know. I haven't turned my clock. It still says 6. So
Okay, well, I'll send a new link right after this.
Okay.
See you soon. That was Ink Black Heart. Bye.
Bye.